are back. What is up, man?
What's up, Timmy?
Yeah,
It's been a while since we had one chill back WTF old school.
Indeed, yeah, it's been a hot minute. Man,
we are in November. Thanksgiving is
right around the corner.
Around the corner. It's that most beautiful time of the year.
Yeah, here in Dallas, Texas, wwhere it only gets cold like 2 days out of the whole year.
Let's hope this time it snows on Christmas.
Right.
Because it always snows after Christmas, which sucks.
Yeah, that's true. It's like even like
come on, man.
Possibly even a month later sometimes. Yeah. Oh man, it's funny. That's what that reminds me of. This is how you know the weather isn't real and it's rigged, because it only gets cold during the holiday season. It's like right at Christmas or whatever. It's like somebody turns on the heart machine. It was like, all right, it's gonna be a white Christmas. I'm guaranteeing it. And
it's like
I feel like they just missed their mark.
Like somebody has like a schedule.
The weather controlling machine.
Make sure you make it holiday-ish. Make sure you give them the sentiment.
we gotta. Everyone's like, people buy more stuff, but when it's like actually feels like Christmas.
The guy in charge of Texas always screw up because it doesn't snow on time.
He's like a week off or something.
Yeah. He takes vacation. He comes back. He's in a rush trying to get all the chemicals for the snow and shit.
Yeah. It's like, you got to start the heart machine now, so then it hits us finally. Right. I know it's in Iceland. You can't hide it. You can't hide the truth.
We can see it at night.
You can't hide the truth. It's out there.
Oh God.
I do have a topic, but before we do that, let's get into this bottle.
All right.
That you
what do we got?
You tell me. You guys are from Jamaica.
Apparently. Oh yeah. So I actually went to Jamaica and purchased this bottle and brought it all the way here. And the story goes is, when I was there was this guy who was a host tour guide in the place we went to the beach. And he was taking like a smoke break on the beach, and I was there swimming. So we had like a moment of like relax. And I asked him, I was like, look, man, I want to buy some good rum from Jamaica, but I don't want to buy any of the tourist stuff. Tell me what every average person here in every household drinks, the Jamaican rum. And he gave me the name of it, and I wrote it down. He said, that's what we drink. And I went to the store in Jamaica and picked it up. I forgot the name of it. What's the name?
It says Wray and Nephew.
Wray and Nephew, yeah.
W-R-A-Y and Nephew. So, man, this
is supposedly what the common man in Jamaica drinks.
Dude, this kind of smells like tequila.
Yeah. It's clear like water. It has a very colorful logo.
It's very, very yellow, and the name's in green. It's their 200th anniversary edition, apparently, since 1825.
Mm-hmm.
Bottled, in Jamaica, Kingston Distillers and Blenders since 1825, Kingston, Jamaica.
Yep,
blended and bottled.
That's in the heartland of Jamaica.
And this is rum.
Yeah, supposed to be rum.
Yeah. I noticed. I don't know. That smells a lot like tequila, dude.
Really?
Plastic. Hold on. I'm gonna pour myself a little bit. And you take a smell and you tell me, man. What is happening?
What's going on?
This stupid little plastic thing broke off and I keep pouring it into my damn cup.
Yeah, so for those who are not here, Tim opened the bottle and he's pouring it. And that rim plastic around the neck of the bottle broke off in his cup.
Well, no, it's supposed to break off for the cap, but like I guess it didn't fully pop off, or usually just stays there. Here, you take a smell of that, dude. It smells like tequila. You sure this is in Jamaican tequila, which is weird. Do they have an agave plant over there?
Yeah, I think they do.
Is that what that's supposed to be on the bottle?
No, that doesn't smell like tequila. It smells like...
Well, now that I got an actual pour,
yeah,
it does have something else in there.
It says overproof.
What the hell does that mean?
That sounds bad.
Overproof? Well, it's 63 percent or something.
Yeah, 63%.
That's strong. It's a white liquid. I don't know what that is. That smell.
It smells like a tropical fruit. There's a tropical fruit. It smells like this? Yeah. There's a tropical fruit that smells like that.
Is it yellow? Because this bottle is very yellow.
I mean, the logo.
Is that weird logo supposed to be the fruit? Is that supposed to be? Is it agave? Is it the agave plant?
I think it's agave.
But that would kind of make it more tequila. But maybe it's just Jamaica's version. Dude, I don't know. I'm going to take a sip to see if it. Yeah. Oh, bro, that's fucking tequila. Oh, dude, what are you talking about? That's fucking tequila. You cannot tell me that's not tequila.
Oh my God.
Oh, bro, that is strong.
I think you're supposed to mix this with something.
Fucking, I would. God
my
damn,
God.
that is fucking. That is a punch to the face.
My mouth hurts. I think you're supposed to make mixed drinks with this.
What about everyday man? Fucking whatever you say. They were just trying to get. They were just trying to get there.
Yeah.
They were not trying to.
Let me
they're
get,
not messing around.
Let me get a picture with it.
God damn,
you know
bro.
what? It's 63 proof. It makes sense. It's for the poor guy. The poor guy. This bottle will last you a long time. You get a lot of hits.
Oh man, I'm feeling dizzy already. Woof, woof, people. Yeah, this is Jamaican tequila. You cannot change my mind on that, dude. This is tequila. It reeks of tequila. It burns like tequila. It tastes like tequila. But it's from Kingston, Jamaica.
The other bottle that I brought was just called Lion something.
Lion's Mane. Just kidding.
That's Lion. That one is
Jamaican
rum.
Lion. Jamaican Lion. Yeah,
that one is rum.
Yeah, no,
and it's delicious.
It is. It's a dark rum, and we were we were
you
drinking
can
this.
tell we were finished almost.
Yeah.
My wife sat here the other day. She looked around and she was like, "The bottle is already gone." I was like, "I'm sorry." It's good.
Yeah. So if you don't know, we play Shadowdark D&D stuff on our other channel, link in the descriptions, Tabletop Diaries. If you're into that, go check it out. It's a little more cleaner and whatever. We were drinking that during game one session, last session probably.
And it was smooth.
Yeah, no, I remember like really enjoying this.
Pouring it.
I was like, oh, this is
I should have bought 2 bottles because it wasn't very expensive.
It doesn't taste like this goddamn tequila that's killing me, bro.
No, that Jamaican Lion is so delicious. And it wasn't expensive. I think it was like $17 a bottle or something like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, they were both on the cheap end. I should have picked
understand why.
Yeah, but the Lion one is pretty awesome. I should have got 2 bottles, $30 or $35.
You got 5 bottles. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I get what I can carry because on the cruise, when you go on an island or whatever country you got off the boat, when you buy the alcohol, when you go back on the boat, they take it away from you. They seal it.
What? Oh, kind of like on the
because you drink what they offer in the boat.
Right.
And for us, it's not a problem because we had the drink package, so you can drink.
And if you wanted to bring this home too.
Yeah, they seal it off for you. They put your room number, you put your name, and at the end, when you're leaving, when the cruise is done, they will bring it to your door, the room.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like literally.
So theoretically, once you can just pop it over and start chugging right before you get off the boat.
Yeah, you could. You could. But why waste it?
No, just need to schematic. I don't know. It might come in handy for you degenerates out there. Take notes.
Yeah. Or, get a drink package when you go on a cruise because it is the most awesome thing you can do to yourself.
I have yet to do that. I want to try a cruise eventually.
Dude, you should go together, dude. You're going to have so much fun.
It would be cool, yeah. I need to find someone to go with. I feel like that's definitely not something I want to do.
Come with us next October.
Next October?
Yeah. You have a year to plan.
Yeah.
And you can pay it off. For you, one guy, it's cheap. I'll get all the information and I'll send them to you.
Okay.
Like for you, even for us in a family, we can afford it. Because, we're not going for the expensive one. We've done it 3 times. For you by yourself, you can so afford this thing. For a year, you'll pay it off before the year is over.
Interesting.
Yeah. So come with us, man. I want to show you all the cool stuff.
Dude, I'm down. I'm down to start doing like all kinds of stuff. I'm planning a trip to Ireland here in March 2026. So let's hopefully that comes to fruition.
That's a work trip. You're going on behalf of WTF to investigate.
Right? If only I could like write that off of my taxes.
Yeah, to investigate the making of scotch.
No, Ireland. I wish I had
Irish whiskey. Irish whiskey.
Yeah. Oh yeah. First place. Because I'm going into Dublin. So first spot is obviously the Jameson Distillery.
Yeah.
And then second is the Guinness Brewery.
Yeah.
Okay. They're not even that far from each other. And then Temple Bar, which is a well-known, it's kind of like their Deep Ellum, if you will.
Yeah.
Live music and bars and pubs.
Yeah. You have a lot riding on that trip, but also when you come back, you have to bring a lot of samples with you.
Oh God, yeah, that's gonna be so much.
Here's what I recommend.
So much. Cool
when you
shit.
go, I can help you pay for that. Ship stuff. So when you're there, buy whatever you find stuff. I'll help you pay for the cost. Ship it.
Okay, I'll go to the Irish UPS or whatever
just
it is.
ship it. And even to be sure, since I'm here, if you're worried, you can put my address so I can get it. While you're there, and I'll have the stuff here. Ship it, so this way you don't have to carry with you a lot, and then you can bring with you a couple of things, whatever.
Yeah.
But if we want to, so we're gonna have like plenty of material for the next year. That is fresh.
Dude, I am so going to just dress up like modern Ren, if you will. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm fucking doing it. I'm gonna be cloaked up the entire time.
You're gonna be like the crazy guy.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be the crazy one.
Who thinks he's in a Lord of the Rings movie.
Yeah, and everyone's like, it's gonna be like downtown fucking area. They were like, what is up with this guy, bro? It's like, nobody lives in a castle. Like, we're in these apartments over here, like, get fucked. And I'm just gonna be like fucking
if anybody
yelling in a terrible
anybody
accent.
is listening and they know the reference, you should dress up like Rodney, with the bagpipes.
What, shirtless?
With the bagpipes. You already have the hair.
Get my ass kicked, probably. I don't have that hair for Ronnie. Didn't like you added that to Ronnie. Ronnie, he never really had like that kind of. Well, he had like, I guess his whole body was kind of covered in.
Well,
fur.
From the drawings I made, I established him for hair, so I guess you could go with that.
Jeez.
Oh my god!
I'm supposed to.
Yeah.
God, it's so fucking bad, bro. This is so bad, dude.
That's why I poured a little bit.
Oh god. You might want to find some fucking mixers, because holy shit, this is fucking.
Yeah, we have soda. We need to mix this.
That is rough.
This is a mixer. It's not a straight.
Yeah, no. Definitely don't drink this straight unless you're crazy. Well, speaking of the D&D and Rodney and all that, it kind of goes to my topic. Well, we'll get to it. Because I am, I'm in the episode that's about to drop this Monday, which this probably won't come out till then. I don't know. I have a quick turnaround with these because editing these, I don't really give a shit a lot. It's easy. I just click, skim through, and it's like, yeah, okay, that's fine. That is definitely a little bit more work, a lot more work, to be honest. But since, the holidays coming up and all that, and I got to create something because I still want to drop something on the 1st, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm going to be working on like a kind of like just a story narrative, something kind of quick, and probably going to be based around one of the characters. Excuse me. Oh God, sorry, I burped and it just tastes even worse coming up. Oh God, dude, so bad. It's so fucking bad. I'm not a tequila drinker. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry, Jamaica. I'm sure you guys are, powering through that, but Jesus, God, just stick to rum. I'm begging you.
Yeah, they're good for rum.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're definitely more known for that for sure. All of Caribbean, I would probably say, because even the DR have that Brugal. Anyway, I digress. So writing a character and whatnot, writing a story for this character, a prequel, if you will, to the adventure we're running, Tabletop Diaries. Check it out. Shadowdark, Chris Scroll, Zine, Volume 1, Diablerie. You'd think I'd have that down by now. Kind of, it's almost there. It's almost there. But getting ideas for his background and writing, I used this in our last session. But I mean, not our last session, the Halloween episode.
Oh, yeah.
But when I say I use this, I mean, I barely use it. I more just typed something in, saw a prompt. It gave me a bunch of stuff. Yes, I'm talking about AI.
Oh,
using AI. I had a somewhat of a vague veil of an idea as to what I kind of wanted to do. I just wanted something spooky. So I just threw something in there like a Halloween session for D&D, or I think I might have typed in Shadowdark, but it took it as D&D because it had a bunch of 5e stuff. That's irrelevant if you want to get into schematics. But it popped with a list of stuff, and the only thing I took away from it was like literally the word trial. It gave like a whole list of different things like puzzles and a maze and all this, and I was like, no. This what I want to talk about is using AI, because there's a lot, especially in the music industry, using AI where you can like throw stuff into AI and it makes stuff for you, but using it as a tool. I just threw something in there, right? The prompt, like, hey, give me a Halloween spooky D&D session. It just gave me a whole list, and I started looking through it, and it honestly, snore fest, if I'm to be completely honest. It had some good ideas, but I was like, that's pretty cliche. But it gave me the idea of like, instead of like, hey, this trial or this puzzle, blah, blah, I was like, trials. yeah, they should have their own personal trial.
Yeah.
Slight spoiler alert. But the characters each had to undergo a trial.
And it turned out amazing.
Yeah.
Because it was something, you know, I was like, wow, the way you played it out. And I was like, this is original.
Right.
This is awesome.
Which is getting to my point of using AI for ideas, or it's not like reading the ideas and like taking it for verbatim or anything, but it's just like getting inspired. That's a better word for it. Getting inspired by something. Because literally I just read like 2-3 words and I scroll. I was like, nah, it's lame. Scroll. Okay, scarecrows, whatever. Scroll. And I was like, oh, wait, that makes like the idea spawned and what we actually end up doing, which I didn't take any of the other crap that it spat out for me. It was just something to kind of get the juices flowing.
That's a good topic. Here's what the conclusion, you know, after AI has been around for a while now. If people are having tough time understanding what AI is, what to do with it, it's pretty simple, okay? It's not, there's a lot of jerks out there who are selling this apocalyptic idea of it because it's good for clicks or headlines or YouTube and all this shit.
Right.
They keep doing that. I've used AI since it came out, and I've used it for a lot of things, you know, just to experiment. And it's on my personal time, nothing for anything else. AI is an amazing tool to brainstorm. You can have a session of brainstorming with AI you do in a campaign, prompt back and forth when you're talking to it, and it gives you ideas. It gives you a lot of stuff that, you know, like you said, junk, you don't need it. But you keep digging. It's like a conversation.
Yeah.
You're doing back and forth. And the brainstorming session, and then you start collecting bits and everything. Your brain starts to be like, oh, I see this, I see that. Like you saw a word.
Yeah, like AI just one word.
He gave you a shit ton of stuff. All it took that he gave you a word. You could have gotten that word from a friend. We could be hanging out and saying conversation, and I say a word, and you'd be like, yeah, that's what I needed.
Right.
It's no different. You use it to brainstorm, collect ideas, and then what you do with them is what matters. Yeah. And most people are selling this freakish idea that AI is like this monster and everything. Oh, you push a button and it comes out. That's it. It's the end of the world. Musicians, that's the end of the world. No, at all. There's a room for everything. AI makes a song. It still doesn't stop people from making a song. It still doesn't stop 2 dudes or 3 hanging out in the garage crafting a song. You can bring AI into it and it helps you brainstorm lyrics, maybe a melody. Maybe he will pump out 20 fucking, melodies for you in 2 seconds.
And you kind of patch them together.
But there's 3 seconds of one of them that will inspire you and segue you into a melody.
Exactly. And that's the difference.
That's what
between humans and AI.
But I'm just saying that's what AI is for. I'm sick and tired of all these apocalyptic crap people trying to profit off of the topic by selling this apocalyptic vision. Oh my God, we're out of business. Everybody's going to lose their job. There's no more artists. There's no more songs. No, it will never happen. Okay, I'm recording this and remember these fucking words. That's not going to happen. Okay?
Right.
If I live, call me out on it. If we're like some fucking retirement company.
Company.
If you're still alive, call me on it. Be like, oh, I remember when you said that? You were right. And if I was wrong, tell me you were fucking wrong. It's not going to change. I mean, it's going to add stuff. Yes, it's going to ruin some things. But just cut off the fucking apocalyptic shit. Okay? It's not. It's a useful tool if you know how to use it. And if you're stupid enough to not know how to use it, it's going to look like a threat to you.
The thing with that whole apocalyptic thing with AI and the robots taking over, the thing is, like, humans, like, I do talk shit about humans all the time, but humans will never let it get to that point because there is something in all of us that know, like, legitimately to, like, when to stop something because it becomes basically inhumane.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, it's just not. Like, we're not going to become a robot society, even though we do feel like a robot society, but, like, we still have emotions. Like, people still like to fuck.
Yeah.
People still like to get fucked up.
Yeah.
People still like to make music.
None of those are gone.
Yeah, to feel the nostalgia of, like, playing an old instrument.
People are still nice. People are still crooks. People are still screwing each other. People are still helping each other. The same basic functions.
Yeah.
And it's not going to change at all. And I know it's baked into our... DNA to be survivalist, which means we always go for the negative.
Right,
It's like it goes back to that example, like in the savannah, the guy who saw, the grass shuffle and thought it could be a monster. He didn't want to take a chance and ran away. That's what keeps you alive.
Right,
You expect the worst versus the guy who sits there and try to think about it. That's the guy who gets eaten, because if that movement in the grass, if it's not a tiger, and if it's a tiger, you're fucked.
Right.
So it's in our DNA to always look for the worst, because we can make a decision to survive. It's a survival instinct. I get that. But in our modern time, we need to learn a little bit to pass over that. You're not constantly in danger, and you don't have to desperate for fucking YouTube clicks or headlines in newspapers.
That's the fucking problem with our society right now.
And it's the same thing with the newspapers. They started this shit. It's like, what sells the newspaper? Something that scares people. And they play on that instinct, because people, they look for the dangerous things. They don't look for the happy things.
It's clickbait.
Yeah. There's 10,000 headlines about happy things happening. The humans will pay attention to the one headline about the bad thing, because it's in our instinct to find the dangerous things so you can escape and save yourself.
Right. It's like Tesla. Yeah. Tesla, when those vehicles came out, it's like, drove me here, blah blah, did this, blah blah. It's great. We can go across this distance and this and blah blah blah. But then you get that one headline like crash into a pedestrian or something.
Car accidents kill thousands of people every day. You don't hear anything. The electric car is doing amazing things. One guy's car has a faulty thing and sets on fire. Oh, did you see? This sucks. This is blah, blah, blah. It's like they go for that.
It's important that it happened. We learn from it, obviously. But I mean, that's gonna happen. I remember having this conversation with a friend. Like, people are gonna die, dude.
Oh, when the
people are gonna die.
Yeah,
it's gonna have to happen. But it's a learning experience for this.
When the first cars start rolling out in the streets and the horses are about, their job is being threatened. The same thing people said. Oh, these monstrous machines, they are gonna kill us all. And of course, they killed a lot of people because they were new. They were still evolving. Take the car from 1901. And the car today,
I don't think that's when the car was made.
I'm just saying, it's a long time of improvement. Yeah. Now a car, you do road trips with that stuff. But, it took so much time for it to become the perfect product we have now. An electric car has to go through the same evolution. But luckily, technology now moves faster. The electric car's evolution is going to be faster. It's not going to take 100 years for it to be perfect. It might take 20, 30,
Yeah. It's been, technology moves fast, and I'm here for it, man.
And I say that, and I don't own an electric car. And I'm not planning to own one anytime soon, but I'm not.
Also, we're not praising like Tesla, the vehicle. Yeah. I'm just always saying that because there's a lot of those fuckers on the road, and they're the new goddamn BMW drivers, you fucking pricks.
But that doesn't prevent you from the fact of looking at the big picture.
Because honestly,
I'm not going to be stupid to discount something.
It's a step towards, hopefully, fixing this goddamn traffic bullshit. I, for one, I'd rather get into a car and not have to worry about driving, let it drive me anywhere. Because dude, that is so much time fucking wasted driving to work, for instance, an hour. For me, anyway, hour there, hour back. That's an hour of my life. And I feel like that would be cleaned if the cars were fucking moving and talking to the other cars. And I don't have to fucking, I'm in the back seat taking a nap or fucking working on something or sending emails or, doing anything else. But having to fucking focus on the goddamn road and the fucking asshole in front of me trying to get to his job or wherever the fuck faster because he's more important or some shit.
If we both work in the same place. And you came from work, you did the same trip I come because you came to my house. Okay, that trip you took from work to my house, when I came, took almost an hour. In the regular non-traffic time, it takes 20 minutes.
Yeah, dude.
In the 15, 19 minutes, you go. I do this all the time. Now, why is that? Because the fucking human element is in it. Imagine every single car in that road was a robot, and you take the hands off.
Yeah, and they know, they can tell, they're sending off a signal like, hey, I'm about to get on the highway. The car that's going 50, going 9 or 60, whatever the fuck is going super fast. It hears this ping from another car coming. It adjusts its speed and gets out of the way in the natural. You don't feel anything because you're in the car, mind your own business. It's just driving, just going. and then like everything just flows interweavingly, probably at a way faster pace, kind of like electricity running through the wires of your computer, you know? It just, bzzz, they don't really bump into each other. It'd be the same thing, you know?
I got lucky to have a demonstration. A friend of mine, he bought a Cybertruck. My son was like fascinated by them. So I called him up and he took us for a ride. And he took us for like a long ride, because like from one place to another. And he even let me drive it. I saw that truck in action.
You got to actually drive a Cybertruck.
Yeah, but I saw it. I did the self-driving. We went for a long time self-driving. The genius of that design is from another planet. That car, it has a screen. It shows you 3D level, and it scans every car in front of it, tells you exactly who's behind you. Right. That car is already 50 steps ahead, planned all the moves. Now imagine all those cars doing like that, doing the same thing.
And talking to each other.
And they don't have emotions that flip you over and hate you. They just want to
get the fuck out of the way. I'm more important. It's just like, hey, I'm going here. Well, what's the most proficient way of executing this for both of us?
Robot cars, they will cooperate.
Exactly.
They will not, and I saw that car, dude. It was something amazing to watch. And if that's the beginning of what the future will become.
That's the step in the right direction. Of again, fixing this goddamn
we will
traffic
save
bullshit.
So much time in our lives, like you said, and then other people have it worse. You add all those hours of being stuck stupidly in traffic out of your life,
dude. You could do anything, dude.
Yeah,
dude. I would honestly, I was supposed to practice the instruments, like music. Yeah. I would have them in the car, just practice. Oh, I'm at work, put it up, and just go about my day.
That car, dude, you hands off or sitting in the truck.
I could be doing it. I could be learning a new language.
While
we're commuting to work.
We were on the road for like a half an hour. We went from one place to his house, and he took us to like some faraway place when we were at dinner. The whole time we're just chatting and talking, and that truck,
bro,
the way that truck moves, it was like a human being. I couldn't believe it. I heard stuff, but that was like the first time I saw how it just anticipates, it moves, it clicks. It felt like a person was driving it, but like a more intelligent person.
Right. Now, imagine, because this is done, not to cut you off, but it dawned on me, especially with the language thing, because you were talking about your daughter learning languages. Dude, learning a new language, imagine if you could have a conversation with a vehicle while it's taking you to work or wherever, and then you're learning something, dude, or learning anything where it's reading to you or something, dude.
Yeah.
That is where we should be as a society.
I love all those gadgets and tech stuff. Usually I just hesitate to get in the beginnings of it because, it's still, it gets versions. It's like every version gets better. I'm not in the rush to get into it, but I'll wait. But the general idea is what matters, and it's here.
Right.
Because I am sick and tired of spending an hour to get to my house from work for something that should take me 15 to 20 minutes.
Right, for real.
With people driving like maniacs.
Complete
clogging
assholes,
the whole highway.
Disregard for any and everything.
It's ridiculous.
Selfish fucking pricks. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, for real.
Learn to drive, damn it.
Yeah, for real. God damn it, fucking traffic. You are the bane of my existence. Bane. Is it Bane or Vane?
I don't know.
I think it's Bane. Vane? Fuck, I don't know, dude. This tequila is not getting any better.
Wait, we're gonna do some mixing here in a minute. We're gonna when we pause, we're gonna take a break and we're gonna do some mixing. We gotta mix this with something and see what we get out of it.
Fucking rough. I cannot.
Yeah. Everybody try Wray and Nephew.
WRAY.
Yeah.
And Nephew. Wray and Nephew.
Guaranteed to fuck you up in no time.
Yeah, man. I feel like you just crack open the bottle, take a whiff, and you'll get fucked up. The vapors will destroy some of your brain cells, and you're like, "Oh man, I'm fucked up already."
This is a good bottle to close up the year with it, like a New Year episode.
Yes.
You know how we should be wrapping the year with the bottle like this.
A bottle like that. I don't know. I kind of prefer. I'm a Scotch person, but I mean, each their own. But I mean, it'll get the job done for sure. It's just really strong. And again, I'm clearly not a tequila person. Or at least this bottle is making me not a tequila person.
Tequila gives me headache, so I'm.
Good reason, probably because you got to mix it with all kinds of stuff to make it taste good.
Yeah,
you're just drinking a bunch of sugar and then you
tequila
wake up with a hangover.
for some reason, it always gives me this like annoying headache.
Yeah,
Not too terrible, but it's just annoying and sits there for a while.
Yeah, I definitely had those before. Ugh, yeesh. I feel like AI is eventually going to get better. Oh, going back to that music thing real quick, because I keep seeing these ads for, there's this app called Suno.
I used it.
Okay,
I used it since it came up.
Yeah, well, now it's because like, yeah, you could just type something and it'll do a whole song, right? But now people are putting riffs into it. Like, people are actually putting riffs.
Every iteration they've been adding functions. I remember the first time when they added you can put your own lyrics.
Right.
And I wrote a bunch of songs, with my own lyrics, and they sing it for you. It was pretty awesome.
A friend was doing that with. We were playing D&D in this other campaign I'm playing. We're not recording. It was just on my home games. And he started writing some script for our songs because you put them in different things for our characters, and they are hilarious and they're pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Songs?
Yeah, he'll put like my character versus another character in a rap battle, like epic battle of rap history, epic rap battles of history.
Dude, you remember the little video we did a while back? Bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
That song, I used Suno for it.
Right.
I took
it's got good stuff.
Yeah, I wrote the lyrics because I had to customize them to us, and I think borrowed a couple of lines from Zach's poem too. And Suno, you saw that song. It was pretty awesome.
Now
the sketch.
That brings to question some legal copyright shit. Because I saw a YouTuber, I'm just gonna shout him out because why not? Davey504 made a video about someone posting basically some songs that are like, hey, these are songs kind of like Davey504 or some other basis or whatever. But they were like just straight ripoffs of like songs that he's written or whatever, like riffs, like blatant ripoff of like it's clearly just his riff, right? That's where it gets kind of fishy. Now the dude's not getting monetized because there's like hardly anybody actually listening to his that guy's channel or whatever, the guy who did the AI stuff. But it does bring into question, like, if someone just starts ripping off, because AI just basically copies and pastes in a sense, it might tweak some stuff.
Not necessarily. Here's what happened. You need to check out the guy who wrote the prompt for the song. Let's say I go to make a song, and I specifically state, I want you to do a song that sounds like a song from Tool. Let's say Tool, my favorite band. I have these lyrics. I want the Tool songs. And I give him the specific album with the specific songs. There are some songs that I love so much. It's like you're cornering AI into a funnel where he has to go and borrow from that.
Right. Now,
but the songs that I did general. I said, with that, do this.
Would that like... So if someone does that, like, should they get monetized for that if they're like doing stuff like that? Like,
no, I think if they want to start like quality control this and for copyright, they should start with the prompts. If they want to, like, they should start monitoring the prompts, like going back to, they put rules on the prompts themselves. They says, hey, if I come to sue you, you need to show us the prompt you used, and then we start like battling at that level. Because it's not the AI problem, it's what you told it to do.
Okay.
Think about it. It's no different than your employee to tell him to do a specific thing, and it causes a disaster at work, and then you get sued.
Okay, how about this? How about this then? What if I put something in like you're saying, but the prompt is vague? I say, hey, let me just put some 80s metal. Or make a song about this, but 80s metal, and then there's like some blatant Metallica riffs.
Yeah. In that case, that's what I'm saying. You always refer to that prompt. That's your sacred text.
But 80s metal can mean anything.
But I'm just
saying, chose
that prompt,
Metallica for some reason.
That prompt makes a difference between me suing you or me suing the software company.
Okay. So okay. Just you're pointing the blame somewhere.
Yeah, it kind of helps narrow down because AI is sitting there. Someone is guiding it to specifically do this.
Whether the creator, I guess.
Yeah, if you did that,
or the or whoever prompts.
Because you can literally go to a prompt with AI and start pushing the program towards the direction because you want
it to a pinpoint.
You want specifically, you force it to do that, right? Okay. Versus if you didn't do that and you wanted something vague and let AI be creative, and if AI failed to be creative, now you blame the software company that didn't build a system that could be creative, and it's ripping off other things. It helps separate accountability.
Right. Again, we're back to using it as a tool. Now people are putting riffs in it, riffs that they wrote. And I think this is a great idea.
That's awesome.
Because like I've heard someone just like playing a guitar riff and it's a pretty cool riff and they put it in and then all of a sudden they got all the backing towards it, which is pretty cool. And I think that puts you into some leeway because you can listen to it and you be like, man, I would change this here. And you have that ability to, albeit like actually sitting there and recording it, which me as a musician, I would take and be like, hey, if I was just like by myself, but I wanted to like write like music and have a band, I would use that to kind of like find people and be like, hey, I'm trying to look for something like this. I wrote this riff or this part of it. Can you do this or do something like it? If it's AI written, it's like, this is where it gets kind of sticky. It's like, could you not just rip that, like play that and be that my song now because AI created everything else?
I think that's amazing new level of like making AI more useful and cutting off all this copyright bullshit. Because now I have the ability, I'm not a proficient musician. I can get away with some stuff in the guitar. So I don't have to make a badass riff or chords. I can get the gist. I have a melody. I can get it down on the guitar. I have a little hand drum. I can get something in there. Take those pieces. I spent 5 minutes, feed them to AI. Now AI is learning from my stuff. The more stuff I can give him that I made, he will narrow down and he will make a song based on my shit. And this will make it my product in collaboration with AI, who will make it sound, full bass, all that kind of, what do you call it?
Production.
Producing it and all that, because I don't have the studio. So AI will be my studio. Think about it.
And then you can find out if you want to go live and actually do a full band, which you should.
The band will have the song to learn it. And think about it. It's all your melodies. If like Mike, he has drums, he has a synth, he has a guitar. We can go to his room right now and play a bunch of stuff. That's all the instruments. You give them to AI, he has nowhere to go. AI has all the, the meal is right in front of him. He just puts it together for you in a coherent fashion and he stretches it into a song length. And then you start working your way back into the lyrics and all that stuff. That cuts out any copyright stuff. AI can be creative with what he has, and it's your product because, especially melody, you gave him specific order. That's the melody. And the song starts in the melody.
True that. For real. Big time for real. Because I'm starting to play the lute and looking at that stuff. Yeah. Dude, it's pretty fun. But
I'm glad you mentioned that because I used Suno. I had fun a lot with it when it came out. I made like a bunch of songs. I wrote my own lyrics, so everything they were singing was my lyrics.
Right.
And then I stopped because of all this copyright stuff, and I wasn't sure what's going on, so I stopped. But now I can play my own stuff and give it to it, and it was like a simple acoustic song. I can like play it as good as I can.
Just got to record a track, drop the MP3 or WAV or whatever into
here's the song. Can you clean it up and make it like 3 minutes long? And I will come back with the lyrics and I start tuning it down, and it'll be my song.
Should look into it for sure, man.
Hells yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Nice. See, if people are patient, there's an evolution to every technology. It's gonna fuck up a lot in the beginning.
And also when people are like, oh, it's going to take our job, this and that, especially with art. I'm still going to do what I do, bro. There's people who like, there's historian and reenactors. Like they do that, and people do that for a living sometimes. I don't know how, because it's crazy. But like, there's always going to be something kind of like a calling or a longing for like, just like the old way of doing shit, if you will.
You know what? I've been holding a thought on that topic, and I've been saying it to myself all the time because maybe now I can say it. The only people who are threatened artistically by AI are the people who make a living with art. I have never felt threatened because I've never made a living making art. I make it because I need to.
Yeah,
It's part of my life.
I enjoy it.
Art is a human activity that is a human. Humans, they never made a living of art. It's just a good thing that you do. Since you met me and since before you met me, I'm always doing something, right?
Yeah, same thing.
Have I ever made money off of it? No.
Yeah.
You mean, ask Mike, and you've been with me for this long. I've drawn stuff. I've done all sorts of shit, and I can't stop because it's just, it's like the way of living, breathing. AI is not a threat to me at all because I can always paint.
You're still gonna do it.
I'm always spaced out. It's like
it's always like when people like drugs. It's always like when people say it's like, oh man, music's gonna like you can't make a living off of music, or AI is gonna take that and all this stuff. I was like, I don't care. I'm still gonna play, dude.
It's like smoking weed. If AI starts smoking weed, is that gonna threaten the guy who smokes weed? Oh no, AI is smoking weed. It's taking my job away from me. No. He's doing this. That never stops you from doing it if you enjoy it.
Yeah, for real.
The only people who first came up, guns blazing and threatened by AI drawing pictures and stuff are the people who make a living off of it or who are trying to do some kind of economic thing of it. I have never sensed any of that shit because I've been drawing since I was born and I'm still doing it. I don't look at all. There are other people who draw better than me. They are never a threat to me because they are doing their own version of things and I'm doing my own version of things. Yeah. Am I threatened because Da Vinci, I can draw like Da Vinci. Is that mean when I see, well, look at Da Vinci, like, all these artists from Europe and the Renaissance. I mean, the way they paint, it's like insane. I can look at that and say, well, it's over. I can't do that. Is that going to stop me from doing stuff? And these people are from like 500 years ago.
Oh, dude, speaking of paint, I mean, real quick, I saw this video of this dude painted with one color. It's like, apparently the way you strike the brush, like, can I paint in one color? Like just with a light hitting it a certain way, And he's like, he's painting like strokes, horizontal strokes are different than, the vertical strokes. And he did a portrait, I think, of himself. And dude, at first I was like, okay, this just looks like a bunch of black blotted paint on other black blotted paint or whatever. But then as he slowly do, he starts to actually see the image. I was like, oh my God, dude. Yeah. That is some weird shit that I would never have thought of.
But dude, you see, that's the human creativity. There's always somebody who try to break a rule, do something weird. That's never going to stop. AI is just joining the club.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
AI will draw pictures. Who cares? Whatever.
Yeah. And at the end of the day, humans made AI. So,
and at the end of the day,
what does that tell you about that?
AI would not just, like we talked about it before, AI doesn't have a purpose to like, oh, I'm sad, so I'm going to write a song or paint a picture. That's a human activity. Most painters, they fall in love or whatever. They have depression in their life, tough, and they express it in art.
Yeah, you got to go through some shit to actually get the fucking
so you have
beauty of it.
AI is just sitting there.
AI just fucking makes cats fucking scratch something and blow up, and
but he does
fly out the window.
But he does that when it's asked to.
Yeah,
that's the thing. There's AI. Here's a computer. I need a thumbnail for the video, and I ask it, and he does a thumbnail for me. I could do it myself, but AI didn't come up with the idea to say. He's just sitting there. He didn't say, "I'm gonna make specifically a painting of a beautiful woman." Who is this woman? If someone has to go and ask it to do this.
Yeah, it's like Google. It's just sitting there. It's not going to just start researching shit because like, I got nothing to do now. Let me see what I can learn about monkeys.
Yeah. It doesn't, unless they become fully sentient in the robot and having a separate life from you.
Yeah, that's when we're in trouble.
And then, no, it's not. Even then, you're not in trouble because he becomes like another human being who's doing stuff.
Then we can fuck them.
Yeah.
I
don't want to do that because he can beat your ass up. It's a robot.
Wait, have you seen was it Ex Machina or whatever?
Yeah, I've seen that movie.
Yeah, there you go. You make him weak so he can still fight back.
Yeah. And I'm just saying, don't read too much into it. I think the hype is
I ain't gonna worry about that. I don't read at all.
The hype is to sell negativity because negativity sells and gets attention and gets high, what do you call it? Goes viral and gets clicks.
Yeah. Everything's about getting views, getting clicks.
I'm sorry, assholes. Money. I'm not a 5-year-old easily impressed.
Yeah, we're angry old millennials.
I'm not a fucking millennial.
Oh yeah, I forget you're a little older.
You're a millennial.
What are you, Gen X?
I don't know what the fuck I am. I was born in 76. What the fuck is that?
I don't fucking know, dude.
I am before they started putting those letters into generation.
Yeah, when did this? He's like, wait, what the fuck? Like, what was it? What was before boomers?
Tim, I am your father.
It was like baby boomers, Generation X, and then millennials, and now it's like elder millennial.
I think they ran out of names. They're gonna have to ask Gen AI Z to come up with names.
It's Alpha Gen Z or whatever the fuck. It's gonna be just like, you know, this shit's not even gonna matter. Like, I feel like, yeah, it's somewhere between the millennial Gen Z shit is when that shit really started popping and going. It's like, oh, we'll start naming this, because I feel like we went back 300 years ago. Ain't nobody fucking.
I didn't even know these fucking things until I moved here. I was like, what? For me, it's like just you're born and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, it's always been like that.
Yeah,
and then
generation.
It was
whatever.
like after like fucking damn. Now I think about it, it's like,
what generation do you consider the caveman?
Exactly.
Are they like a generation dot? You know, before
they're the god damn it, there's some alien word for it probably. There's Jurassic.
Oh god damn it,
Jurassical. Should have
generation T-Rex.
Generation pre-Christ.
T-Rex, the dinosaur.
God damn it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Good times, man. Yeah. Good times.
Yeah. So once again, Wray and Nephew. I'm not really sure if we're saying that right.
Wray. I think you have to put like
do we have to put like an accent to it? Raymond.
Yeah, you have to you have to account for the W. So Wray.
Yeah, actually,
it's like you're about to say Y, but like Ray.
Wray
and Nephew.
It's just Ray with a W in front of it.
Man, probably there's some guy probably out there cursing me out, because when I was at that store, there's some guy who was next to me and I recommended it to him. He was like also a tourist. And he was like, oh, really? And we started there chatting about it. And he grabbed the bottle and was like, thanks, man. And he took one. So he's probably like, opened that up and says, son of a...
It's like, yeah, damn, this shit sucks.
Luckily, it was $17.
Yeah, what is that? God damn, dude. It has to be an agave plant, because as far as I know...
It is some kind of agave situation.
Yeah.
Because it smells like it and it tastes like it.
Yeah, tequila has a distinct fucking taste, flavor, and smell, all that. And that weird. Checks off all of them.
Why Jamaicans are drinking tequila?
Experimenting, I guess, bro.
Yeah.
2025, people be doing wild shit, I guess.
I thought their, table drink would be rum. That's what they should be drinking.
There's something to kind of say about that, because when I went to the DR, Dominican Republic, for those who are like, what the fuck is he talking about? I went to the Dominican Republic. I know there's a lot of restaurants out there, apparently like with German food, because, a lot of people from Germany and a lot of Canadians apparently go there to vacation. Really? Yeah, Europeans and whatnot. They go to the DR for just a vacation, right? So they have they're getting that blend of different people and different cultures in there, so they kind of like imitate that. I mean, it's like America, where you just go around. It's like, we got tacos and stuff like that, because we're trying to like mimic that, and whatever Italian stuff and yada yada yada. So I mean, maybe they're trying to like, I don't know, branch into like
it's not surprising, I guess. The Bahamas, Jamaica, like
it's
Mexico,
all right there,
they're all kind of like in the same kind of region,
right?
They exchange drinks. It's like a familiar kind of stuff.
Yeah, because I know when I was in the DR, there's some beer over there that's from Mexico that they sell a lot, but the one in there is El Presidente. Is theirs.
Yeah, they make good beer in Mexico, so it's natural for it to be around.
Yeah, so I know they got like a shipment coming in and out from there. And
good stuff, man.
Indeed, man. I say we get some chasers for this shit, and
we'll see you on the next one.
Take care out there.
Peace.